Last month, we launched the largest private radar network in the nation, the WAYY Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network. I spent a few days out in the community recently talking with folks who have noticed a lack of high-quality radar data. One whose story particularly touched me is Judy Evett from Phil Campbell. She told me how a tornado changed her life forever.
That is the scariest feeling. Within just a few minutes, your house is gone, and you look up and you're seeing the sky.
That's what Judy Evett lived through the afternoon of April 27, 2011, when the EF5 tornado raked across the town of Phil Campbell, packing wind as high as 210 miles per hour. It was the deadliest tornado in Alabama history.
TV was on and said, "You've got so many minutes." I think they told me 20 minutes. I started calling my daughter. Couldn't get a hold of her.
Judy's daughter, Patricia, was a teacher at Phil Campbell Elementary School. She spent a good part of her day calling parents, telling them to pick up their children due to the threat of severe weather. Patricia laid down for a nap, tired from caring for her students. She likely never heard about the violent tornado headed her way.
So I went to the door and I heard it and looked out my front door, and I didn't see I saw just the big part of it and the roar, and so I knew that I didn't have time.
The tornadoes on April 27th were moving fast, between 45 and 70 miles per hour.
It was right on us. No time for nothing.
After the tornado, Judy got the news.
I lost my mother and my sister, son-in-law, and also Patricia.
They were 4 of the 72 lives lost to that tornado. On a day like April 27, 2011, large, long-tracked, violent tornadoes aren't missed by radars. They're seen from miles away with well-defined rotation and debris signatures. However, the data we had to rely on then provided new radar images every 4 to 6 minutes. For a tornado that's moving 60 miles per hour, that's covering a distance from Research Park Boulevard to Memorial Parkway without a new radar scan. The WAYY Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network changes that. With 3 radars covering all of North Alabama from the Shoals to Huntsville and Decatur to Gunnersville, we've eliminated any gaps in radar coverage, providing live, real-time radar data as severe weather approaches. Now we can get a complete 360-degree scan in 1 minute, a full 4 to 5 minutes faster than the National Weather Service radar sites. It's all in an effort to track storms long before they reach your area, alerting you even earlier to threats heading your way. This not only means we're able to see circulations low to the ground with weak spin-up tornadoes, we'll also be tracking any large, violent tornadoes minute by minute at street level.
I'm very thankful, very, I cannot express that enough, that we're going to have more coverage, because it is so important about knowing when to take cover. And I honestly think that people now, with what we've gone through with the tornadoes, will probably listen more closely than they did at that time, that long ago.
You just heard Judy say that she thinks people will take warnings more seriously now with what this area experienced on April 27th. And as meteorologists, of course, we want the same. Now there's the WAYY Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network to help keep North Alabama safe. We now have live, real-time radar data with minute-by-minute radar scans. We hope this network, in combination with prompt warnings, will help keep the people of North Alabama even safer.